y'all, it's Taren. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to, I don't even know what I'm going to call this video yet, but I am trying products that Instagram has recommended to me. So I am just like everybody else. Anytime I scroll any sort of social media platform, I get sponsored ads for all sorts of things, really. But these ads are targeted to my search history, the information I used when I created these profiles, all that kind of stuff. So today we are trying 5 items. Now this video has been like a month and a half in the making because I didn't want to just buy these things and sit here and say, oh, look, I bought this. This is not one of them, but like, oh, I bought this. And then move on to like, oh, I bought this. I wanted to actually buy the things and then try them and see if they're worth your money. I did for the most part pick the first 5 items, but I also did tailor it to things that I would actually use. Like I got an ad for those ritual vitamins. That's not something that I would do. I wouldn't take those. So I'm not going to spend my money on them. So I did pick things I knew I wanted to try. So I hope that's not cheating. Before we get into it, this video is sponsored by Skillshare. So one of the things that I love about Skillshare is the creative categories. I mainly stick to like film and video classes, sometimes even photography, though I am known to dabble in those quick and easy desserts category. I think that's really fun. But today I want to feature the creative writing category. 6 steps to a successful writing habit with Simon Boy is interesting to me. This could help you or maybe even me create that space in your life for writing. I like to look at all different sorts of categories on Skillshare because there are so many. There's thousands of classes, by the way, members across 150 countries. It's really a great place to learn a new skill, and you can do it absolutely free. So the first 1,000 people to click the link in my description box will receive a 1-month trial to Skillshare Premium. Now, new classes launch every single week in the ad-free platform. So you've seen the browse category of classes. So there's so many more that I obviously didn't mention here. All classes too are now available with subtitles in Spanish, French, Portuguese, and German. I really hope you'll check it out. Skillshare, it's been about a year that I've been talking about and working with Skillshare. And I know that y'all will like it, which is why I continue to talk about it. So link in the description box. Check out some of those categories. I love it for those creative type classes. But again, so many things that I know that you will like in all sorts of categories, even like business and productivity and all sorts of stuff. So please check it out. So we're going to get right into trying things. First thing we are trying on camera. So it is a real-time test. All the other things I've tested previously. So let's get straight into item number 1. And here we are. So the first thing we're going to try is an eyeshadow. It's called the Brilliant Eye Brightener by the company called Thrive. Now, I'm really surprised that I didn't get a mascara from this company because I've looked at mascara so many times. But also, I can't tell you how many times this little eyeshadow pen has popped up as an ad, so I'm not surprised. I am surprised that it's not the mascara, but I'll put the ad here so that you can watch it.
This is the Brilliant Eye Brightener in Muna. Oh, wow. Look how pigmented that is. I don't have time as a busy working mom to be reapplying my makeup, and I don't have a long time to put my makeup on in the morning. I can't believe how quickly I was able to apply this. This product is a cream, so it goes on, it's very hydrating, but it dries to a powder and it stays in place. It's very obvious why this is a best-selling product.
So I've done my makeup up until my eyeshadow. I always do it this way, and the eyeshadow last. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I use foundation as sort of like an eyeshadow primer, but here we are. So we're gonna try it out in real time with you today. This was 24 bucks, so not super expensive, not super affordable either in my opinion, but it did come with a free like makeup mystery bag, and this is the bag that I got. I got this in the shade Aurora Rose Gold Shimmer. Let me come a little bit closer. We'll use this little makeup thing. Okay, nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. It's super light. Okay, maybe I should have gotten a different shade. I looked at all of them and just liked this one. It could be pretty if you're doing like a no makeup look and you just want a little something on the eyes and then maybe some mascara. Here we go. It was definitely easy to put on. I would call it hydrating, so I guess we'll just wait a minute and see if it dries down. I kind of want to put it under here too. Am I super impressed? No. It's pretty, again, but I don't know. I kind of wish I would have gotten a darker one. I'll probably end up using it and wearing it when I'm doing, like I mentioned, those like no makeup looks. So here we are with mascara. Rest of my makeup. I mean, I didn't change anything else. Okay, I don't know. You know what I'll do? I'll go outside in the sun because it's pretty today and see if you can see what it looks like there. I'll put that clip in here. But I think $24, no, it's not. This shade for me is not worth it for 24 bucks. Now, if I got a shade a little bit darker, then maybe. Let's talk about some sheets. So Brian and I are in the market for, or we were before I purchased these, we're in the market for some new bed sheets. So I had been perusing the internet. So again, I'm not surprised that a brand or a company that sells sheets popped up as a sponsored ad. So Brooklinen is the one that I went with. I've heard a lot of great things about Brooklinen. Now they are pricey, which is why I haven't bitten the bullet yet. But I figured this video was the perfect time. So I went with the Classic Core sheet set. I felt like that was the best option for me. I think it was like 270 thread count, which in the past I would go for more than that, but just the description of the sheet set sounded something or like something that we would like. So it's meant to be, they call it like the cool side of the pillow. So to keep you very cool. But before I purchased, I also read some reviews, and all the reviews I read mentioned the crunchiness of the sheets and the fact that they stayed wrinkled. So the wrinkly bit doesn't bother me. They're sheets, I'm fine with that. But the fact that someone took time to write that these sheets sound crunchy or they're loud kind of worried me. So enjoy some ASMR of me crunching the sheets to see if it bothers me. First thing I did when we got them, wash them, put them on the bed. There's even a little sticker or a tag that says short side, long side. I appreciated that. I love them. Brian and I love them. He tends to sleep very, very hot. And in the middle of the night, it can definitely feel like I'm sleeping next to a furnace. These sheets kept us cool. Not completely cool because we're still in the bed together. But I love them. They were pricey, like I mentioned. I think 160 bucks for the king set. They fit my mattress fine, says fits up to 15 inches. I have some extra space. I just tucked it under. Love them. I am so happy I bought them. Brian and I both love them. Highly recommend. Yes, they were pricey, but I've had them for, at this point, it's been weeks. So we've slept on them every single night. I've washed them a few times. They're actually in the washing machine right now. And I love them. I'm so happy with them. We got the cream color. I probably wished I would have gone with white. So whenever the time comes that we need another set or maybe a backup set, I will buy this set again. I love them that much. Okay, next item is something way out of my comfort zone. It's period panties. I have seen so many different brands carry underwear that they claim you can wear while it's that time of the month instead of wearing a pad or a tampon. I've never thought about buying because it's just not my thing. But here we are. I bought them, I wore them, I tried them. So I went with a brand called Thinx, T-H-I-N-X, obviously based on an Instagram ad. I liked that you could pick your preferred style of underwear. They had sporty, they had high cut, they had hipster, they had so many different styles. I liked that. And then on top of that, you pick your flow level. So basically, depending on what you're wearing them for, I chose to wear them overnight. So I picked the moderate flow, which can hold up to 3 tampons worth, is what they claim. Also the size range. I got mine in a size 2X. They go up to a size 4X or a size 30. And I did open them on camera and stuff like that. So I have them here. but I opened them for the first time on camera, so let's go back to that. Hello, good morning for me. I just did my skincare. I don't know at which point in time you were watching this video, but yesterday I had that mole removed, so it looks a little bit funny today. I just put some Neosporin on it. Okay, so we're gonna open these together so I can show you what they look like. I'm going to wash them just so that they're ready. I am due for that time of the month any day now. Ooh, when you refer a friend, they get $10 off and you get $10 in credits. Okay, so I'll leave a link down below if you wanna try these. I got mine, I'm pretty sure in a size 2X. I read the size chart. That seemed to be the proper size for me. All of my underwear that I wear are in a size 18-20. Yeah, in a size 2X beige, the sport mode. And then they also let you pick which level you need. Like if you have a heavy flow, light flow. So this is the moderate right there. Black on the inside. A thick material. Now I went with beige because we're gonna try it and see how it works. Okay, I'm gonna slip them on over my shorts. I mean, that's probably not the best way to do it, but I just wanna make sure they fit before I wash them, like if I need to exchange them or anything. Okay. Okay, yeah, they fit, they're gonna work. All right, so let's wash them and then we'll test them out. I did notice too, I dropped them on the ground, so if there's dog hair on them, they didn't come like that. So it's all lined with black on the inside. So this is just like sort of at the top and the front and the back, like double lined with black. But once you get to here, you can see that seam. So this is the butt area all the way down to this part. So that's a pretty big range, and that's where there's like extra stuffing or like fabric. Fabric is the body. Okay, here we go. 89% nylon, 11% elastane, the gusset, which is that thicker part, 95% cotton, 5% elastane, middle breathable PUL, whatever that stands for. I have washed them because I wore them, so that, don't worry. I paid $24.50 for these. Regular price was 35 bucks. I felt like it was a little bit expensive at the time for one pair of underwear, but as I sit here now, totally worth it. I'll be buying more of these. So what I did was I wore them that first night, no issues. I purposely got the beige color so that in case anything leaked, I would be able to see it. Granted, the inside is black, but nothing happened. And I roll around quite a bit. I am so impressed with these, the style of these, the fit of these. So I wore them that first night, no issues. I ended up washing them the next morning and then wearing them again that night because I liked them so much. And it's just, they were so comfortable. During that time of the month, if it's a heavy night, my body will wake itself up probably twice in the night to switch tampons out. I slept throughout the night so well with these. My only thing I will say is that after, like when I woke up the next morning, the butt area, I had a little bit of sagging. So I don't know if that means I need to size down, but everywhere else fit just fine. I'm so impressed with these. I feel like they should market to women who maybe tinkle a little bit throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are they only marketing to, like, hey, on your period, wear these underwear? Because there's so many other uses that you could get with these that I'm surprised that they don't market it all sorts of ways as well. So let's talk about face masks next. I have very sensitive skin, so I passed up on every other like face type product because of that. But when Summer Fridays popped up, I went for it. I see so many influencers talk about this Summer Fridays. Yes, Summer Fridays is the brand. I see so many people talk about it online that I thought now is the time. So they have so many different options, but I went with their jet lag mask, which is what they were promoting in that ad. It's pricey. This is the travel size. It was $26 for the mini travel. I feel like that's a little bit expensive, but also if it works, then I'm here for it. So what they claim is that it's hydrating. I have dry skin. I can use all the extra hydration. So we went with it. Now, how it works is you apply a very thin layer to clean, dry skin. What I liked about this was that you leave it on for 10 minutes and then you don't have to wash it off. So if you wanted to, obviously you could, but it really just created so much moisture in my skin. I felt so hydrated. I was glossy but not greasy. I loved it. And again, I do have sensitive skin. I didn't feel any burning or tickling or itching or tightness or anything. Like nothing about this was uncomfortable. Once that 10 minutes was up, I came back into the bathroom to see you again and thought, do I need to rinse it? Do I not need to rinse it? I didn't touch it. I left it on. I ended up sleeping in it that night, woke up the next morning. My skin felt like normal. Like I didn't feel like I still had the mask on. It just felt like normal. I liked it. I can say if you're looking for a mask and you want something super hydrating, try this one. And last but certainly not least, we are trying a self-tanner. I self-tan probably once every week and a half. Either I do a tan like this at home or I'll go get a spray tan. So when this Coco and Eve brand popped up, we went with it. I have seen this brand before. I'm not new to it. I've just never tried it. So I ended up trying their bronzing bundle. It was on sale for $57.50. Regular price is 80 bucks. I feel like 60 bucks for this is still pricey. And then on top of that, it came from Australia. So I get it in the mail. Everything's good to go. It did take a little bit longer to arrive. I was actually charged, it was like less than $2 in my account for some like international fee. So that happened after the fact of me ordering it and it arriving, and then I noticed that extra charge. All right, so we applied this with you on camera. I put one layer on one leg to show you the difference, and then I went back in and put a second layer on just one leg to show you how it compares. So I typically do 2 layers of everything, so that's what I did with this. Same with my arms. I put one layer on to show you the difference between, you know, one layer of tan with nothing on. But what I liked about the bundle is it comes with this brush. Let me show you the little mitt here. I love the color. It's a super soft mitt, and then it comes with this brush, which is meant for your face. Usually I don't put self-tanner on my face if I'm doing it at home. Now, if you get a spray tan, it's kind of inevitable. But with this, I thought, here, we're gonna do it. So I squirted a little bit on the brush, rubbed it in. It was a little bit scary at first because I didn't want to put too much on, but I feel like it blended out pretty well. So I ended up getting the dark. You could go with medium, dark, or ultra dark, I think it was. And based on the description, I went with dark. Now I kind of wish that I would have gone with ultra dark, but it didn't sound like it applied to me on the website, but I wish I would have done it. So I did 2 layers everywhere, let it sit for, I think it says you can sit for 2 hours or minimum is 2 hours, but you can also sleep in it if you want to. So I left it on for 4 or 5 hours, washed it off, woke up the next morning, and payoff was not great. So I don't feel like, it looked like I had a very light layer of self-tanner on, but nothing like I would have hoped that it would look like. So here's my pros. The smell of this, incredible. It smelled like tropical. It was very hydrating. I love the bundle with the brush. And then this is like a microfiber little mitt that you apply it with. Also, it came in these bags, which I saved so that I could store the mitt and the brush in. My cons are it wasn't as dark as the website claimed it would be, and it didn't last very long. Also, the price I feel like is a con. It was a little bit pricey. And then I had to pay that extra few bucks or couple dollars that I didn't expect. Final thoughts. You have seen all 5 items. The only 2 things I don't love, the Thrive Cosmetics eyeshadow pen and the self-tanner. Everything else, I feel like I had great luck with. Again, I sort of did tailor it to things that I would actually buy. Why would I spend my money on something that I have no interest in? So that's why I say kind of tailored to what I would actually use in real life. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, thumbs up, subscribe, links to everything I'll put in the description box down below. Don't forget to check out Skillshare. Thank you again to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Don't forget that link down there too for the 1 month free trial to Skillshare Premium. So if you like these kinds of videos, thumbs up, let me know in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you're watching this and you're not subscribed already, and I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye.